abantu batekike ase ng'encho ya ekibara na korinda security erinde abantu mbaba base konyora chiachari
samarira ngo rujali somusagai driver ya Kisii Cheblat bono agina boli nagi gato abelita gatinge sana nturanyora ninji turaete at least kiasi nyenta ngani mbaye ngoto nafasi turaeta kwanza alafu echamwe gocha baadaye banyoro ba
abamenyi korwase wadi ya bumaribayo tokasebunge bunchari county ya Kisii nigo beso kiana ukorokorobekana asekeria bakwe murunganeria ugo taikirani wa kwa magendro asensemeyo nigo bakomochya muchumbe bwensemeyo Charlson choke anene kubwatkana nugo taikirani ya chira chiria betega kubalira chinga kyarenge kubasaba chikura nigo babere bakorere gatia makongwa ibawetera asibatere buna yono nubunchirire bwabo bwabere akongugo ikirania nabo igo obosombi asebono bakoboria umuchumbo yo abekawe soke na kubekiraniria chirecho eryo kubachinga kinyororo cyo kwenyorera gusyo kwerigeria engere yabo
abantu mbare twachoreta omwe musyo korogutitima dismas tirisonsombi amono mwishimo koroguchari sionchoke etotagetesege bawati bakona korutera ne pale yenga ne yo omwe musiye ne yo omwe mupi bachemba kaga bagotabi ngokorosie pale rero akara bajeta ebale kwekururia go ikepare yenge buya bachire basirire pi bono nto batageterero marogo gekwenda repi mambi ende no tora na makombe to kwero serie pa lakini mo chano ole se pare ga igechwe to korugari korunya bieyo yaso aba bukinya biendi yaso ikoba kire ikoba na ekora suye kire ikoba bono cha mata nyabi mu cha mata ya ikachebene ya cha nyantura ko mata yaso kamugumo ntwanya ko manyanga iba tuwa to mugambyo mongao otali mwesimu oncho
lakini asenge anyar kanirenga kesa sote ke pindi obis tando kokoraga sinde Jones pare tuwa mwira litukolia na mna na poda ochikori chipiri bikichire ka baga bara bana bara asenge che pare yabuni labangina ntwa banyene ko tukobuneka twandika kitari twatumia chibese cheito pare yenero to konya kutume kwa soko bogoli ye chae nero to tegemete enterebe kwetira ye chae wana ntegari ye chae twagire iru ndo ikobogoli nande twegene to nchokenga na bara tokonye tokamwaji kura so bonge lakini hiyo ndio kuminga linga ko rubunge okenda America tari ko tajaze ida nande nero to tetinge bare ne ya nero konyerosi ngobono to ga saine ko ra senge ncho tipiki njiri goeta kali ya ja teri goeta na bantu mbali gotie bito byabo na ntu nabalimi oyo mito tacho kando sia sore bare twakore siku 3 onye torgo chaga tomo kiama kokona makuru
Umurai wense Dr. William Samuel Ruto nigagendrete kwenekia hokwerua kwense ya Kenya kubwetrana nense ya iti aso wekini asensemo ya magendero yechingenjo aona baigo kwenekia buna oborendi obotingu babere kweneki wa asegati ye Chinsa chibere ayane chingaki omo Prime Minister wense ya hiti Dr. Gary Connell abakago koretaro ya ego sabetkago koretaro ya mense ya Kenya asekirenga gyokuria kogendera kubwetrana nense ya Kenya chingaki umurai wense Dr. William Samuel Ruto abaga kumwariganya senyomba yobora State House ime yo mu Nairobi okwana chinga kiecho Ruto nigabaga goteba buna ensemo yo bonchoreri oborendi ege korregati yanda mange nabyo barachikwari bagari tangani riyo koine kiabuna Chinsa chiga chiabere chiwekinya chinga kiecho Ruto nigabaga kurokoboria ochiase Chinsa chinde goswagati nagokonya ase ogotinya oborendi ime yaiti amone Chinsa chinde.
Beyond security, we have also identified areas for collaboration in trade, tourism, cultural exchange, and to achieve lasting change, we must invest in economic growth and social connectivity. This is why Prime Minister Connell and I discussed concrete steps to enhance trade and boost investment between our two nations. We envision a future where Kenya and Haiti, as well as the larger Caribbean region, are linked not only by shared values of democracy and rule of law, but also by dynamic economic exchanges to create jobs, spur innovation, and uplift communities. As we work together, we reaffirm our commitment to multilateralism as a powerful force for good. However, we recognize that global governance structures must evolve to reflect today's realities, our shared challenges, from climate change to food security, demand institutions that are resilient, responsive, and equitable. Kenya and Haiti believe in the need for reform that realigns our institutions to serve the needs of all nations, ensuring a more just and sustainable world. In this spirit, we also champion the strengthening of ties between the Africa Union and the Caribbean community, regarded as the sixth region of Africa. By forging these alliances, we seek to enhance South-South cooperation and build a more interconnected, prosperous, and resilient.
Na sisema ya yomo waziri oyo wense ya Haiti nigabaga kugokera igetambukiro wense ya Kenya yabereke gwaka asokurwa Osero konene nobokonye gocha sense yo kubwatkana no gutuma abanyanyimbo ase ogokonya gotinya oborendi nigo atebabuna Kenya nigo yabereke orokererio kerekia na igo gwikabagendere gotinya obu amate nigo chinga kiechyo konela baga koruga kuri koboria gusogosaba gocha se Chinsa chinde wesokya nakogendera gusira nanabe kubwatuka obokonyi abugo gutuma abanyanyimbo iryo kokonya sokoreta obotoero numurembe imeyense ya Haiti
have been extremely helpful, useful, professional, committed. They've engaged almost immediately side by side with the police force. They've provided us with the wealth of experience that they have, and they continue to engage with us in a significant manner. Early on in this process, you will recall that their doubters had thought that language would be a barrier. Let me confirm that it has not. I followed directly operations in some of the most difficult circumstances, and they found ways to make sure that they protect each other and they get the mission accomplished. You said, and we agree, that this is something that we can do. If we work together, we're confident that we can see significant progress in the security situation in Haiti, and as you have pointed out, begin the rebuilding process. And we're committed to doing so. Now, obviously, our partners will have to step up and meet the commitments they've made, and the time is now. There is a sense of urgency. The progress that we're seeing is contingent on us continuing to provide the Haitian people with the relief that is desperately needed, and of course, that will only happen if the many commitments that were made by the international community actually materialize. So I'm also here to make a plea to our friends from other countries to come back to the commitments they've made and to ensure that as urgently as possible, they're able to make sure that the mission is fully funded. They're able to make sure that the police force and the contingent from Kenya have the resources they need to be able to be fully operational.
Abananchi nigo bagenderete gosegetwa kurinda mazingira na boigo ogorinda goseko ene kiburendi oboikirano ase chinyiti choro sana okwana se omunyego yokoreka nase nyumba y'Obrai State House nigo omorugi bwomo raiwense mamare choruto abaga otebabunense ya Kenya nigera seri bagari giyabyo gukinia uchumi anena so kwarigania abantu korwase chinsemo ao sogocha ense ya Kenya kurigereria chinyiti choro sana nigatebabuna gwekabono mubaro munene bw'abantu nigo beire go gwikirana imensi ya Kenya gikira konye asogokinia uchumi yense asabolirie abananchi imensi ya Kenya ko base omustari omutwe wo kurinda mazingira nabayigo chingiti choro sana.
Wildlife is part of our heritage, something that makes Kenya a unique destination, and people from around the world travel here just to see our animals and experience the beauty of our national parks. Kenya currently welcomes around 2.5 million international tourists each year, and we have big plans to double that number to 5 million. And you, boys and girls, can help by asking your schools and parents to organize trips to parks like this one, so you can keep learning and enjoying our country's beauty. While we enjoy all this beauty, our wildlife and environment face many challenges. Poaching, deforestation, and climate change are all putting our wildlife at risk. These risks well articulated yesterday in a spoken word performed by 3 learners. It is our job as Kenyans to protect them, not just for today, but for the future, so that your children and grandchildren can enjoy the amazing wildlife just like you did today.
Eikiyegani goja beire eikiyogo chengera obokoreri gose customer service week wasabwatani korwa sinsemo ne nabakori mirima service babere bawesokia na gochengera litukeri eikiyega nigo waziri bobokoreri bwe serikali Justin Muturi abagawikirana imeye county ya Kisumu asechiabisi chia Huduma Center asogochengera litukeriga ukona chinga kicho Muturi nigabaga kugokera umukyo yoberego koenekiwa nabakori mirimo asechiabisi echo nako boria kugendera no mokyo yontigo chinga kecho abagakoria ira yotabune serikali nebekemero biri mekiranu yoko enekia buna chia bisi chonsia sinsemo imesi ya Kenya chabere chiko enekia obokoreri bore obuyago chase abananchi bonsi.
And looking at the range of services that are offered in our Huduma centers, and more specifically here, it is clear that it is something that came at the right time, and we are quite happy looking at people applying for IDs, driving licenses, people coming to make inquiries about their pension payments, people making inquiries about the NSSF payments, beneficiaries, dependents, people registering societies, all those services. They've said about 26 of them are already being offered here. Police abstract forms, certificates of good conduct. I mean, one cannot really gainsay the value of Huduma centers. So I must say that I am quite satisfied with what is happening here. And as you can see, we have a highly motivated staff. We are in discussions with all government ministries, departments and agencies, including county governments, to try as much as possible onboard themselves into our Huduma centers, because we are serving the same people. We would want as many government services as possible to be offered from our Huduma centers. And looking at the
Harabatio na robotoreto mwere wa maye Chinsa Ikomi senchira ere yo wenge mbio manaswali mwezi mugendere tego to ligerere na utubwati akorwa se Chinsinyo na botamba semirobere ya Ndizi TV na bagotonyora sensemo ya Facebook wetera Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube wetonyora wetera Ndizi TV News na baigase website ito wetera www.ndizitv.net erio togendere gusanga asobwamo eritoriane Everlyne Osero leader musenere twabwatira na sensemo yebimanyerero na boigo Sara Mumanyi nero enekia chipicha neriogi chawekere asenchira yabene kukuganeria oburigere boro bya semero bire kubwatia na boigo emagoroba erentoereru kurendege kuragesemo na boigo Chinsa isato no yanyora sobwekiranu narare twasore na Vincent Onyancha.